So what do you think? You think they have Yetis in the Himalayas?
Yeah, I will still believe.
So would you like to meet one?
No.
You don't want to have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or maybe a pizza with a Yeti?
I can make in my home.
But you could take a selfie, you and the Yeti.
No, it's very dangerous.
Too dangerous.
Maybe he can catch me and
All right, little Dudley looks a little tired.
yeah.
Did you go to the gym, do some exercise?
No,
You're training the horse?
I feel sick.
You feel sick today?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just have a cup of coffee and you feel great.
No, it's not great at all.
Did you go to school today?
Yes, and afternoon I feel tired.
You
So
felt-
I lay down the bed and sleep.
You went to school and you went to sleep?
No, I go to school in the morning, and in afternoon I go home.
In the afternoon, you went home.
Yeah.
And you slept for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you drink some fresh orange juice?
No.
Oh, you should. That builds up your immune system. It pumps you full of fresh vitamin C to fight off any little flu or any little cold you might be coming down with. That's what I do. And usually it passes and I feel good. Usually. All right. Well, hopefully you'll have a good test today anyway. You've been doing much better in your last tests. So this is an easy one again. We're just going to do some social interaction. We're going to talk about 2 lessons that we did already, amazing animals and street food. And then we're going to talk about the lesson 7, I think it was, about strange stories with the Fens tiger and the Yetis in the Himalayas. So you have your outline for all the different questions and topics?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, wonderful. All right then, buddy. Did you ride the horse yet?
No.
Still no riding the horse?
No.
So what does the horse do every day?
I go to a fish store.
Go to what?
Go to give him straw.
You give him hay to eat. Straw hay, I think they call it. Well, hay is straw. I get confused what the difference between hay and straw is. I'm not a farmer, so I don't know. Very well. Anyway, let's go to part 1, social interaction. So our first topic today is going to be about animals. We talked a lot about them. So do you like animals? And tell me why or why not. But yeah, I know you've got raccoons and horses. Of course you like animals.
Yeah. and animal because it's where I have is diversity.
What? Why do you like animals?
It's very diversity.
Very interesting?
No, it's a lot of animals.
Oh, you like a lot of different animals.
Yeah.
Okay, but the question is, why do you like many animals? What is it about animals that you like? You like crocodiles?
I like horses.
Horses, obviously.
Yeah.
Why? Why? It's not about what animals. Why do you like them?
Because it's very run fast and
they run fast.
And here can hear very long.
And run very long. Okay.
Hear very long and see very far.
Very far?
Yeah.
What other animals do you like?
Is cow.
Cows?
No, is
what other animals do you like?
is color
Oh, the colors.
color something color beige is I know his name, but it can change in his color.
Oh, the chameleons.
Oh,
The lizards, the ones that can change their color to disguise like a tree or a rock. Chameleons. Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool. You like dogs and cats?
yes, I do.
Do you have a dog or a cat?
Yeah, I have a one dog
Okay.
inside.
What's the name? What's your dog's name?
Mickey.
Mickey?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, second question. Now, this should be easy because we talked about lots of amazing animals. What animals do you think are the most amazing?
Is giraffe
Giraffes. Why are they amazing?
because he have a long leg and have 152 feet.
150 feet?
Yeah.
I don't know how tall they get in feet. I'm guessing a giraffe could probably be with their long what? They also have a long legs and long
Long leg.
neck. That's right. Neck, not leg.
Yeah.
Neck. And yeah, I think they can be like 4 or 5 meters tall. Maybe taller. I really don't know how tall a giraffe can get. So say 5 meters, maybe 15 feet. Not 150. But yeah, they're really tall. That's for sure. They are quite amazing. What other animals do you find very amazing?
I think is the rat.
What
No.
other? Already said giraffe. And you already talked about how horses can run fast and long.
It's a lion.
Lions. So why are they amazing? What's cool about a lion?
They can hunt every animals.
Yeah, they do hunt just about all of them, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they go after the big elephants or the hippos in them, but the babies for sure. Yeah, they do hunt a lot. They're the king of the jungle for a reason. That's true. So, of all these amazing animals and all the animals around the world, which animal do you think is the most dangerous to humans? Which is most dangerous to people?
I think it's the mosquito. It's an animal.
Yeah, I've seen now. You're making me question myself too, because I don't know if we can classify a mosquito as an animal.
No, I think
it's an insect for sure. Bears, yeah, that's one for sure. I'm just going to see. I always forget if insects are considered if every living thing is considered an animal. But let's just see what it says here. Okay. Yeah, mosquitoes are responsible for more deaths to people than any other animal in the animal kingdom. That is true. Let's see if you can pick another one. What's another one that's very dangerous to people?
Bear.
Yeah, if you live up north, I guess what, northern Canada, northern Russia, in the snow up north, then there'd be a lot more bears, and I guess those areas it would be very dangerous. The bears can be very dangerous, and the polar bears, of course, well, they'll eat you just as easy as eat a fish or a seal. So they're definitely very dangerous to people. You don't want to run into a bear in the wild. What are some other ones? Africa has a lot of them. We know crocodiles kill a lot of people every year. That's right. People near the river often get attacked by crocodiles.
It's snake.
Snakes are very dangerous to people. Yes.
Have an acid.
What?
It have an acid.
It's not acid. It's venom.
Oh,
Poison. Yeah. In their teeth, they have a venom.
yeah.
Poisonous venom. Not all, but many. Yeah. Insects, some insects, snakes, crocodiles, hippopotamus. Hippos are very dangerous too. Lions, tigers, of course. There's a lot of dangerous animals. What about in the water?
In the water, is shark.
Yeah, sharks are very dangerous. A lot of dangerous things in the water too. What about in Kumfa? What dangerous animals you got there?
I think it's not.
Nothing too dangerous?
Yeah, it's very safe.
Yeah, there's not too many dangerous animals up there. Maybe a few snakes out in the forest. Okay. Let's go to topic 2. Topic 2. We're going to talk about food. You like food?
Yeah.
You sure?
I like. Because I eat every time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to talk about specifically street food, right? We're not talking about at home. We're not talking about going to a shop, going inside and ordering food. We're talking about the people that open up little food stalls on the sidewalks at nighttime or during school at break. And it's just really quick, fast food on the streets. What types of street food do you like?
I think it's pizza. Pizza.
Who sells pizza on the street?
In the van or something.
In a van?
Yeah.
In a truck, a van.
In the van.
In a what? Do you have to go inside a cafe or a restaurant to order the pizza?
No, it's in the car, and they doing something.
Okay, so are they buying the pizzas and then just selling slices of pizza to you?
Yeah.
Okay, Alien talked about that. I didn't see that when I lived up north, but I guess that's something new. Okay. All right, so pizza by the slice. Yeah, they do that in Canada too, and I have to admit that's one of my favorite. It's not street food in Canada, but here it would be, yeah. Okay. What other street foods do you like?
Street food I like is hamburger.
Hamburgers on the street too?
Yeah, is by in the menu.
By what?
They give me in the menu and I say with him, and they give me for food. No, in Hanoi.
In Hanoi?
Yeah.
So you're buying hamburgers on the street, not in a restaurant?
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Hamburgers on the street and pizza on the street now. Wow. Things change fast. So why do you like hamburgers and pizza?
Because it's very, good. It's very good.
Yeah, tasty. That's the word you're looking for. Very tasty. Tastes good. Okay. We had a lesson on street food around the world. We talked about food in India and Japan, I think, and Thailand and all kinds of different places. What kind of street food from another country? What other kind of street food would you like to try?
I like burrito.
Some of the Mexican stuff, burritos. What about tacos? Would you like to try that?
Yeah, I would like it.
Me too. That looks like really good food. They look so good when I watch the videos on that. Do you like to cook?
No, I don't.
No? Oh, I like cooking when I have free time. I can make it so good. Yeah. Do you think street food is healthy for most people? Do you think most of the street food is healthy or not?
No, it's not
Why not?
because it's have something bad, something it's very dirty. Some
Yeah.
people use hand and making burrito something. I see in the web on YouTube.
You think the tacos and burritos on the street could be healthy, or them too? They're not very healthy.
It's not very healthy,
Okay.
but you try it because it's so good. It looks so good.
They are. I guess the right answer there is that some of the street food is not healthy for sure, especially if they like deep fry it. And some people cook, especially like rice and stuff, they'll put chemicals in it to make it taste better. But some of the food is quite healthy. Like, what about noodles? When you order noodles on the street and you have some vegetables and some beef or pork or something in there, that's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. And the videos I saw, like Mexican food and the burritos and the tacos, usually they make the bread right there and they cut the meat off of a nice big cooker. And then they put all kinds of fresh vegetables and lettuce and everything on there. I have a feeling some of the street food would be quite healthy. I think some would be. As long as they stay away from the deep fried foods, like fried chicken, often it's not good for you because there's so much oil in it. But yeah, I think it's a mixture. And pizza is another one. You said you like pizza and hamburgers. Well, there are hamburgers and pizza that are very bad for you, but there's also hamburgers and pizzas that are very good and healthy too. Right? If you make the hamburger, get good ground beef, and you make it at home with some herbs and spices, and you make your buns, then you put tomatoes and lettuce and everything on there. That's healthy. But if you buy it on the street or you buy it in Loteria or fast food, then yeah, it's not going to be healthy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you should learn to do some cooking. Did you watch my video on smash burgers?
Yes, I see.
That's a healthy burger. That one's very healthy and very good. Yeah. Maybe the bacon's not so good for you, but but the hamburger's good. All right, let's go to the next one, buddy. Part 2 here. This is where we're going to review those stories about the fen tiger and the yetis of the Himalaya. So I'm going to ask you some questions to see how well you understood that lesson and the reading. So number 1 is the Fens. Is the Fens the name of a city in England?
No, it isn't.
What is it?
It's a wet area in east of England.
Right. So east in the country of England. So what would you find there? You wouldn't see a city. What would you see?
I see in the first reading.
If you went to the Fens in eastern England, what would you see if you went there?
Is a farm and small village.
Villages. Yeah, you'd see villages and some farms. That's right. So they say that there is a tiger that lives in that area. They call it the fen tiger. And they said that William Rucker was the first person to film it or take pictures of it, which is all I could find on Google. Who saw the fen tiger first?
Is William Rucker.
He was the first person to see the tiger?
No, he wasn't.
No.
But he is he making the first video?
First one to film it, yeah. So who saw it first? In the story, it said that what? Because he knew about the fen tiger. He had heard about it.
I think it's Zwan Peacock.
Yeah, other people said that. There were other people that claimed that they had seen the fen tiger before, but he was the first to photograph it or film it. Yeah. There's another woman that had an experience regarding the fen tiger. Her name was Joan Peacock. Did Joan Peacock see the fen tiger?
No, she not.
No.
She just found the footprints.
She found a footprint or footprints of a tiger, or she thinks it was a tiger. Yeah, the photo looks like a big tiger. That's true. Where did she find a footprint?
They see in the garden.
She found it in the garden.
Mm.
So why would Joan Peacock look in the garden for a footprint?
Because the dog is barking at the night.
Barking, yeah. The dog was barking in the night. That's right. Because you have a dog, so you know if someone's walking around your house at night, the dog is usually going to start barking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And in the other story in the Himalayas, they were talking about Eric Shipton. Who is or was Eric Shipton? Who was that?
Is British explorer.
I'm guessing was, because he would have been an adult in the 50s. So if he was alive today, he would be like, oh my God, if he was an adult, let's say he was 25 years old. He must have been at least 25 at that time. So 25, 50, 60. So he would have to be like in his 70s or 80 years old at least. So maybe he's still alive. So he was a British explorer. Who was Eric Shipton climbing with?
Eric Shipton with Shepherd.
With Sherpas, right? Anybody else?
And climber.
Other climbers, yeah. He was climbing with other climbers and Sherpas. What's a Sherpa?
Is the man of the.
They deliver the pizza?
No.
They deliver the hamburgers?
No.
No. What do they do?
They will save the people goes in the travel.
They will save the people who go in the trails. Are you sure? Can you think of the words? How would you describe a Sherpa? What's their job? Because we hire Sherpas. If you were going to go hiking and climbing in the mountains of the Himalayas, you would probably hire some Sherpas. What would they help you with?
They help you know is
where to
go to the
where
safe?
To go, yeah, where to be safe, how to be safe, where to go, the trails. They would know the directions, they would know the areas. Yeah, they're guides. They help you with your exploration or your trip. Yeah. So they were climbing with Sherpas and climbers. Were they climbing with Yetis too?
No, they not.
So they found some footprints in the snow. How big were the footprints?
In 15 meters. No.
13 meters?
No. It's 33 centimeters.
Holy macaroni, 33 centimeters. That's like my arm.
And
how wide were they? They were 33 centimeters long. How wide were the feet?
It's 20 centimeters.
Wow, so that's bigger than my head.
Yeah.
That's a big footprint. Whew. What do you think the footprint was of? Of what? A bear?
No, I think it's a monster.
A monster, huh?
Yeah.
They thought it was a Yeti, yeah. Well, the Sherpas said they knew the animal. And they believe that the Yetis live there. Where do the Yetis normally live? What did the Sherpas say?
They say usually live in the forest.
Yeah, in the forest.
And come up into the snow.
But don't usually come up into the snow. Why do you think they don't normally go up into the snow? Can you figure that out? Because remember, we had a conversation in the class, and I explained to you guys about the valley, right, between the mountains, the low area, and how it was all treed and forests. And then as you go higher and higher and higher and higher, then all of a sudden the trees stop growing, and then you just have snow and rock. Why are there no trees high up in the mountain? Do you remember?
Because it's snow, they can grow.
They can't grow that high. Why?
It's very cold.
That's what everybody says, but it's not about the cold. It's something to do with the air.
The air is very strong.
The air is very strong.
It's not good for the tree something.
Yeah, the air gets, where the higher you go, the thinner the air gets. And what it means is that there's less oxygen in the air. And we need oxygen in the air. The air is made up of a few different things. But one of the components, very important for us, is we need oxygen, right? But the higher you go, that's why it's so dangerous climbing Mount Everest and those mountains in the Himalayas, because they're so high that it's hard to breathe when you get way up there. Very hard. You have to bring oxygen tanks to help. Very hard to breathe. And trees, we showed this in the class. I remember we talked about this, and you can see that big mountains, of course, not small ones, but big mountains, there's like a line where the trees stop growing, and then it becomes just rock and snow. Because at that point, the air is too thin, because the trees need oxygen too to grow. Oxygen and carbon dioxide and all these things. So yeah, once you get past the trees, it gets harder to breathe. And yeah, so you have a picture here. You can see snow up top with no trees, and then at the bottom you see trees. So I imagine the Yetis would be safer in the forest. They could hide and they could hunt. That's where most of the animals would be. Yeah. So what do you think? You think they have Yetis in the Himalayas?
Yeah, I will still believe.
So would you like to meet one?
No.
You don't want to have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or maybe a pizza with a Yeti?
I can make in my home.
But you could take a selfie, you and the Yeti.
No, it's very dangerous.
Too dangerous.
Maybe he can touch me and...
Okay. All right. That's it. We did it. We got it done. Good job. Wow. I mean, kinda. You couldn't find a lot of the words. Or tell me why you like the horse. Or tell me why you like the bears. But that's okay. It's still getting better, Dudley. That's the big thing here is because you can see, right? When we're trying to talk, what's the hardest thing for you? What is difficult when you're trying to talk to me?
I don't know, and I don't remember any word.
Yeah, exactly, right? So that's why it's so important to play the vocab challenge and stuff, and for me to tell stories about the words and to show videos of the words. Because if we keep little by little every term, we keep building up words so you know the words, it's going to be easier for you when you get older to explain to people what you want to say in English, because you'll have more vocabulary. So first we build up the words, we practice the pronunciation, and we practice putting the words in sentences so we know how to use them, and we practice reading. And then your English will just get higher and higher and higher. And then later you can focus more on your grammar with your Vietnamese teacher. And you'll be ready to do your VSTEP and IELTS and all that stuff in the future. Got it?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. So keep it up. Keep trying hard. You're doing much better in the vocab challenge. You're getting really close to winning some weeks. That's what's important. You need to get more words, so you can remember them. Yeah. All right, buddy. We'll see you next week in Interest 13.
Okay, goodbye.